Hello everybody, my name is Alexandra and welcome to my YouTube channel. And hello Pierre, who's decided it's time to come out and play. Get your butt out of my face. I mean it. Today's video is another highly requested topic about I talk about my favourite independent authors. And I'll admit I don't have like the biggest list, like I have a lot of books on my shelf here, but it's not like hundreds. I've got this lot to talk about. And I'll go through how I met them or how I found out about them, what the books I like, and just recommend them to you guys because indie authors need so much more love and support than we actually get, so let's get into it. I'm going to start off with Debbie Young. I've got these two books from her. This is part of her Sophie Sayers Village Mystery. She does a whole series of these mystery novels and they're so cool. They're a nice mixture of cozy but still intense enough that you feel like there's actual stakes going on. And this is not the first one, this is, I don't remember. But this is actually gifted through a newsletter prize draw, so thank you very much. And I got a little bookmark from her. She's so nice. I've also got this little novella. It's The Natter of Knitters, which is like from a series called Tales from Wendlebury Barrow. And the covers are so cute. Like, they're all like this. They're all like this sort of style, and she doesn't do it, she gets a designer to do them, but I'll leave links to the designer below because she's just really good. And it makes them all look really cohesive and just, she's got a clear style that I really like. So I can see Pierre going for my rubbish. Lovely boy. Debbie Young actually also runs the Hawkesbury Upton Literature Festival, which I was supposed to be at in 2020, but got cancelled and is cancelled again this year, so whenever COVID is over I might be able to actually be there and be a speaker, so I will give people updates about that whenever it happens. But no, if you're interested in cozy mysteries and really nice descriptive language and just a nice series you can really dig into, she's got multiple series going on. I think her most recent one is the Secrets of St. Bride series. So again, if you're interested, go check her out. Number 2 on my list of authors, indie authors to look at is Harry Williams. This is her second book, I believe, Gormless, and first of all the cover art is amazing. I love it. It really gets across that really tense atmosphere in the story. If you don't know, this is a sort of dystopian horror thriller, I'd say, and so far I think she's written 3 books, 2 novels and 1 poetry book, which I need to get my hands on but I keep forgetting. And she is so lovely. Harry Williams is a joy to talk to, and I need to start sending her more letters because I said I would. But she's so nice. I'm actually going to be a beta reader for her upcoming novels, so that's going to be interesting. And whenever her book comes out, I'll probably do a review and post it here actually. So if you are into mystery, thriller, horror sort of genre, this is a place to go. And I can't remember off the top of my head who does the cover art, but it's really good, so I recommend checking them out too. Up next is John Rossman. This was gifted to me from himself with a nice little bookmark and card. This book is Our Second Child. He's an American, he's from Florida, I believe. Yeah, no, Alabama? I'm so sorry, I'm not from the US, so I get these places mixed up all the time. This is a really, really heartwarming story, and it's such a good mixture of, you can tell it comes from a real place. You can tell there's so much real emotion put into it. And I really like the glossy cover. I don't go for gloss personally, but I feel like it works with this. And just everything about it I really like. Sorry, I'm like so in frame, not in frame. But no, just, it's a really sweet book. I definitely recommend it, obviously. Otherwise it wouldn't be in this video. So, there we go. The next book I'm going to recommend is Full of Sound and Fury by Shaylin Hayes. Now this isn't a novel, this is actually a book about misophonia, which is a condition where certain sounds trigger a very harsh fight or flight response. This is something I personally have, and I think it's interlinked with my autism personally, but you don't really get diagnosis for it, unfortunately, so if you're interested in misophonia, I recommend looking it up. I actually used to write articles for Misophonia International, which this author runs, so you can find some of my articles there actually. But no, this has been such a joy to read. It's full of interviews with real sufferers, and it's just a really good place to go to for in-depth experience and advice. If you think you may have a condition, I'd again recommend checking it out. It has so much information in it, but you can find pretty much anything about the condition. Like, the thing with misophonia is that not everyone's triggers are the same. For me, SH words, like shh, although it doesn't get me when I say it, like those sounds really get me as well as other sounds. So some people don't like chewing, some people react to clicking, it's very different, but because this contains interviews and like discussions with so many sufferers, you're bound to find someone you can relate to. And just in general, there's a lot of resources in here, so if you're interested, definitely check it out. Links will be in the description for all of these books, by the way, and the author's social media handles, so go and check them out at the end of the video. Last but not least, I'm going to show you Pray Pray, Origin of the Average Man by Dickie Kitchen Jr. Now this book is actually kind of special to me because one, it's been signed, and I love a good signed book, but also Dickie Kitchen Jr. has been a huge support for me, especially during 2020. We worked on a children's book together, which you can find in the description. I did the illustrations, he did the story, and it was so fun. I had never worked with an author before, so that was so interesting. And I was really excited because he sent me this free of charge, so I was really happy to get stuck into it, and it's such an engrossing story. It's unbelievable. Like, I love these thriller sort of thing, and my god, this drew me in, and the ending was amazing. So if you are into the thriller scene, especially with like serial killers and murderers, crime thrillers essentially, this is for you. He's also written a novella and the children's books, so again you can find links to those below. I want to take this chance to self-promote myself. I don't know if you can see, but these books are mine. My most popular book so far has been Immunity. It's a novella. It's my first book. I published it in 2018 when I was 16. So it's got a special place in my heart, but it's been my most popular one so far. So if you're interested in dystopian novellas or contemporary romance, coming of age, historical fantasy or mental health fiction, I have something for you, so just check out my books in the description below. That's it for today, guys. If you have any opinions or if you have any other independent authors you'd like to suggest, comment below. Also leave down any video ideas you want to see, and I'll make sure to get on them as soon as possible. I want to start uploading at least every other day, so much more regularly, so there's more content for you guys to enjoy, which is why I really want to make sure it's content you guys want to see. Like I said, I have 3 focuses, which is my books, or writing in general, art, and my pets. So if you specifically want to see a video on my pets, for example, I want to do a video about my like 1 week update with Pierre, my ferret. Let me go get him. Here he is. He's not happy about being picked up right now. Well, what's the matter? You're on camera, you camera shy. No, he's not happy about that. I want to do a video on like a 1 week update with him because I've had him for just over a week now, so that'd be interesting. I'm rambling. Any other suggestions you have, leave them below and I'll get on them. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day. Bye.